Hey guys, Brian Haywood here. Welcome back to my Beards and Banjos YouTube channel where we try to help you grow your best beard possible. Thank you for joining me. And today we're doing a product review for, oh, look at those green dropper tops. Man, they really set themselves apart, don't they? It's cool artwork too. So this is Jolly Old Fat Man. So you can find them at jofmbeard.com or on Facebook or on Instagram. Bam is the owner and he is out of Georgia. He dresses up as Santa Claus and has a display at his house for the local kids. I think he said he used to wear a fake beard, and then in 2018 he grew out his beard. He's got a red beard, so he has to dye it. And those chemicals, he really needed some products to try to keep his beard as healthy as possible. Started making products, I think started sharing those products with some other local people who dressed up as Santa Claus during the Christmas season, just kind of spread from there. And now he has his website and kind of gets all out to the entire bearded community. So I've got 5 oils. He calls his oils Jolly Juice. I've got 5 different dirty snows, which what he calls his beard butters. All right, so we're going to talk, do a deep dive into the scents and the products themselves, some really cool scent profiles that BAM does, and then also some very cool things with the different blends. This is the first beard product that I have tried that has BTMS in it. I know there's some, it's typically used a lot in conditioners and some wash and that kind of stuff. So we'll talk about all of that stuff, but let's talk about the scents really quickly here. So we've got the nice list, and the nice list is cedar, leather, tonka bean, lime, basil, pine, patchouli, and sandalwood. And I get like a barbershop kind of blend with the lime and basil kind of vibe to that. So the lighter, fresher, no really powder to that, but I kind of get a barbershop vibe from that. Probably my favorite one was Krampus. And Krampus is kind of like a little bit of a cologne, but it's eucalyptus, spearmint, smoky tobacco, cedar, cherry, and musk. So I kind of get like a cherry tobacco cologne is what I get out of it. It is very nice. And then another one that I really liked is one of his newer offerings called Guilty Conscience. And that one is birchwood, oud, and champagne. So I told you that was unique. So you can actually smell like the bubbly part to that. I don't drink champagne, so to me, something I can relate to. It smells like ginger ale to me. So some people might get ginger ale, some people might get champagne, you might get Mountain Dew or Sprite, and then I do get that birchwood oud in there. So it's a really good combination. Nice clean scent. And then probably the darkest scents, I've watched BAM do a lot of live streams on Instagram and those kind of things. And I was thinking these scents would be a little bit like stronger and darker and manlier. But as I started watching more, he says he really doesn't like those dark scents. Probably the darkest one is Sweet Baby Jesus. And you can tell why when I read it here. So it's Tuscan leather, amber hearth, smoked cedar, and smoked vanilla. So you get the leather and the amber, and then you got the smoked cedar, smoked vanilla. You definitely get, yeah, that's probably the darkest one, and probably the strongest one as well. And then I've got another one, and I'm not sure if all of these are still available currently. You have to check out the website and see. This one was called River Pimp, and this one was musk cigar, cedarwood patchouli, whiskey, apple, cranberry, and pineapple. And all of that berry and apple and pineapple made it a little bit too sweet and fruity for me. But I really like Krampus. I really like Guilty Conscience. And then just while we're talking about scents here, I've got a couple of other ones that are in the dirty snow. I've got the Misfit Toys, which I think is one of his best sellers. And let's see, what is the scent profile on that one? Sandalwood, oud, blackberry, eucalyptus, iris, and others is what that says. And yeah, I can get the blackberry and a little bit of oud. It's not my favorite. All right, but I'll tell you a sleeper one for me, and no pun intended, because it's supposed to be like a sleepy kind of scent, but it's called To All a Good Night. Yeah, pretty cool there, and I'm a fan of blue anyway. I think that looks good. But this one is interesting. Most of the time I don't like nighttime scents because they have lavender in it, and this one doesn't. This one is chamomile, feng shui is how I think you say that, lang lang, tea, cotton, and agave. And when I first smell it, I didn't think I like it. You kind of get like some sort of exotic spice, kind of like some sort of Eastern Asian kind of spice to it is what I get. I'm guessing that's probably the feng shui and the lang lang. But after you wear it, it really is a very nice nighttime scent. So if you're into nighttime scents, most time I just go unscented. But that one is one to check out, and that's called To All a Good Night. And then I do have an unscented one as well in the beard butter, the Dirty Snow. I get a little bit of the natural butters in it, but not much at all. All right, so 2 ounces on the butter, and he also has what's called a hybrid, which is a oil butter kind of, an oil balm kind of hybrid, I think, or maybe it's a butter. It's a butter and balm hybrid. That's what it is. We'll talk about all of that coming up, but absolutely wonderful feel in beard from the Dirty Snow. All right. It is poured. It's a little bit on the denser side, but it comes out nice and neat. I had one that had a little bit of separation to it. That was from the first batch he sent. Bam reached out. I think he watched my beard butter showdown that I did, where I had like 13 butters and went over all the ingredients in like 4 or 5 video series. And I know I was watching his Instagram lives, and so I'm working on the butter and kept trying to get it right and went through like 20 different versions of it. So he reached out and he sent me some. I gave him some feedback. And then after that, when he came out with it for his final version, I bought some stuff. He sent me some more stuff. So that's kind of how I've accumulated all of this. But the feel in beard on the butter is great. And I think we're going to be able to see why in just a minute. So let's take a look at the website, and we'll see here if we can't figure out why it might be a little bit different kind of ingredients than what you're used to. So we'll just start down with that Dirty Snow at the bottom. So it is mango butter, hemp seed oil, hydrogenated, hard to say, soybean oil, avocado oil, cottonseed oil, Ole Europa, fruit oil, never heard of that one, cocoa butter, kapuasu butter, akuba butter, hadn't heard of that one either, baobab and fragrance, baobab oil and fragrance. So a really good blend of carriers there and ingredients on that Dirty Snow. So the hybrid that I mentioned earlier, I haven't tried that one, but it has got some BTMS in it, 25, mango butter, shea butter, so it does have some butters in it, refined grapeseed oil, jojoba oil, hemp seed oil, apricot kernel oil, beeswax to make it a little bit more whole to that, and then your fragrance. And then his oil he calls a jolly juice. Everything's kind of got a Christmas theme, especially when he first started with this. You actually get like wrapping paper in your package. Is pretty neat. But if you look at the Jolly Juice there, you've got a lot of different options with blends, maybe more than any other company I've seen. So he's got 3 different blends, but he also has a non-BTMS version of each of those if you are interested in that. So the BTMS, I never tried it before. It feels great. It's almost like a leave-in conditioner. I don't use conditioners in the shower very much, maybe once or twice a month. I just use a light stripping wash or rinse whenever I can. So this beard oil, for me, it felt great. It felt like it was almost like a leave-in conditioner. You get good styling with the oil. Worked very well for my beard. All of these products did, the oil and the butter. But you've got white label, which you can see has got fractionated coconut oil, jojoba oil, the BTMS 50, and fragrance. And then the black label, which is meadowfoam seed oil, apricot kernel, hemp seed oil, sweet almond oil, shea oleine, BTMS 50. And then a new blend, which is fractionated coconut oil, jojoba, almond oil, castor oil, and BTMS 50. So I know I've got at least 2 of those. I've got black label and I think white label. Let me double check this one and see what this one is. I thought I saw it had fractionated. Nope, that one's meadowfoam seed. One of them had fractionated coconut. This one. and the castor. So this one is the new blend, actually, because it's got the castor in it. I can't tell a lot of difference between them. They all worked. It may have been the BTMS doing its job there. So let me know in the comments if you've ever tried BTMS that you know of in a beard oil or a leave-in conditioner. You can almost treat this like a leave-in conditioner, in my opinion. So 2 ounces with the hybrid, I think, 2 ounces with the Dirty Snow, 1 ounce with the Jolly Juice beard oil, and everything is $15.99 for each one of those individually. Lots of scent options. Bam Lights kind of mixing them up and doing lots of different kind of scents. Even though it's a Christmas theme, I think I should probably tell you that over the past few months, Bam's kind of let his personality shine through a little bit more with some of his releases with the labels, as you can see there with Willie Smoke, and it was a collab he had, and then some of the like the marketing pictures and that kind of stuff is more on the PG-13 side, so it's not all Christmas cookies and that kind of stuff. So just to let you know that. But for me, everything worked exceptionally well. Definitely well worth a try to see if that BTMS works for you. I do think he's got a sample pack. He just started making sample packs. I'm not sure if he has any available now or if he's going to continue to make them. But you got 4 different oils, 2 blends that have BTMS, 2 blends that don't. You also get a little sample of the Dirty Snow. And I think there was something called Lump of Coal. I think this is soap. So I'm not sure if it is, I think it's got charcoal in it maybe, but it's for your beard, I think. It's a beard wash soap, if you will. But anyway, let me know in the comments if you've tried Jolly Old Fat Man. If so, what's your favorite fragrance? And as always, I appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you soon.